Ja, Scwmcwm since the kwach tutuni du klap al keep the Scwmcwm the snooze here of the second annual Tseshaht Lightning Basketball Tournament here in Port Alberni. Insta kwach athletes Port Alberni. I'm trying to remember the name of this school here. This is the U13 boys, Sophie and Angels team, facing off against Port Alberni Rain. 14-21 to start the second half here. Nuxalk playing towards our left. Bray for three. Rebound picked up there by Heath in the corner. Gets it to Dragon. He's in the left corner. Dribbles up. Crossover to the left. Driving the baseline. Holds up. Fed it to Brendan. Pass over to Heath on the right wing. Puts up a shot off the rim. Rebound tipped to Dragon underneath. Puts up a shot short off the rim. Rebound pulled down by number 24, Mackay. Laying it up, no good. Rebound, number 14 there, Matthew, cleaning it up for two. Here's Nuxalk. They need an answer here, currently trailing 14-23. Dragon makes use of a pick all the way down, and we have a whistle. Dragon helps up number 21 there, Carter. That'll send Dragon to the free throw line. Blocking call on 21. 15 minutes to play here in this game. Nuxalk trailing by 9. Dragon at the free throw line, looking to close the gap. First shot is off the back iron. Second shot makes it drop. 14.5 to play in this game. 15-23, Nuxalk trailing. Here's the Rain, number 21. Passes it to 30 now to the top. They're moving the ball fast here. Here's Zero Trey bringing the ball to the top from the left. Pass over to the right, Carter. Carter drives in, and he is fouled on the take there. That looks like that'll be on Bray. That'll send 21 Carter to the free throw line here with 2 shots. First shot is air. With a smile, he looks to his buddy there. Shakes it off, sets up for a second shot here. Off the back iron, high rebound pulled down there by Brendan. Full court press on him there by Mackay. Brendan blows past him over half, all the way down, lays up off the back iron, rebound loose, picked up there by Trey. All the way down, lays it up, oh, just rolls out, and Heath there with the boards. And his pass, tipped, but in the hands of Mac. Now here's Brendan, he's got some room, lays it up, oh, and he misses. Gets his own boards though. Now here's Dragon at the right point. Fed inside to a cutting Brendan. Down to Mac, nice dish, and Mac in the right place to bank that in for 2. 5-point game, 6-point game here. 17-23. Nuxalk not out of this here yet. This game can change fast. Here's McCower, the pass down into the right corner. Manjot. Now here is Trey. Manjot. Trey at the right point. Steps into the paint for a shot from the elbow. Rebound picked up inside there. Takes a tumble in the keyhole. And he is fouled now from behind. That is Trey, number 0, as he helps up Carter. Foul on Heath there. Trey setting up for his first free throw here. As the bench rises, Luke standing in the doorway with his bright orange shirt. Trey missing his first shot off the back iron. Score remains 23-17. Here's Trey setting up for his second shot. Puts it up and boom, beautiful swish. Extending their lead, 24-17. Here is Dragon. Oh, he needs some help. Picked up his dribble. There's a long bomb pass up. There's Heath, wide open lane. Oh no, he misses. With a smile and a giggle, he shakes that off there. As his mom gives him a hard time there. 11:40 to play here in this game. Here is Trey at the top. Behind the back, passes it off over to Mackay. Fed down in the left corner, Carter. Mackay to the top, Trey. Driving out on the right side. Right in front of him, Brendan challenged him. Mackay with the boards. Shot double bouncing out. Rebound, Brendan. Here's Brendan bringing the ball up for Nuxalk. Trailing 17-24. All the way down, lays it up for two. What a take to the hoop for Brendan. Closing the gap with 11 minutes to play. Black is gone. They're all out of the end zone here. He needs some help fast. He gets it in. Here's Matthew with a pass up. Carter into the quarter, man shot to the top. Carter. Although that was, now that's a pass tipped out of bounds by Mac. That'll stay Port Alberni ball. There's a pass into Trey at the top. Trey drives in, puts it up. What a move. Oh, just rolls out. And Brendan with the boards. Brendan with speed on the right side. Look at him go all the way down. Lays it up. No, and missing his roll. Dragon with the boards tipped out of his hands. Now here's Heath from the baseline. His bank is no good. Rebound, Carter. Hands it off to Trey. Dragon wants that ball back. Trey spins away from him and dribbling on the right side. Takes all the way to the hoop. Gets past Heath and rolls it in for two. What a drive to the hoop for Trey. 26-19. Nuxalk trailing by 7 with 10 minutes to play in the game. Here's Dragon. Long bomb pass up. There's Mac to Heath. Puts up a shot. Missed. Mac with a spin move. That is missed. Mac wants it back, but not quite getting it. And now there's Trey bringing the ball up slowly for the reign of Port Alberni. Trey pass into the right man shot. Jabs left. Passes it back to Trey. Fed into the paint. There's a nice move there by Mackay. 24, extending their lead. Now up by 9. 9:20 to play here in this game. Nuxalk trailing 19-28. Here's Dragon with some moves, loses control, trickles out of bounds, and they're calling Port Alberni ball, black ball. Line change here once again for Port Alberni. They got a huge team. In numbers, I mean. Here is Ryder back on the court here for the Rain. Ryder pass over to the left wing now into the corner. There's Hayes for 3 off the rim. Rebound Brendan. Brendan with 8.5 to play in the game. They need an answer here down by 9. Brendan cuts to the middle, poked away from him, gets it back. Stolen. Isaiah there almost got it, but there's a pass up. There's number 76, Denzel with a cross pass over. Nice move to maintain control. Blocked there by Brendan, who saves it, only jumping out of bounds, gets it in to Clay. Now here is Brendan bringing the ball up over half on the right side. Brendan. Pass down to Dragon in the right corner. Into a cutting Brendan. Posting his man up. Back out to Dragon for 3 off the rim. He needs to follow his shot there. Now here is Hayes on a breakaway. Nice transition for the Rain. Hayes lighting up the scoreboard this game. Now here's Brendan. Steps into a 3. That is off. Rebound 22. Blaine with a pass up. There's Hayes with a shot off the back iron. Almost got his own board. He's tying up Clay there. Oh, and the ball is loose. There's Brendan now. Bringing the ball up slowly for Nuxalk. Brendan guarded closely there. Gets the ball to Dragon at the right wing. Dragon dribbles outside. He's at the high point here now. Dragon poked away from him. What hands, but Dragon gets it right back. Dragon, he is held up there by number 2. Ryder all over him. That'll be Nuxalk ball. 7 minutes to play in the game. Nuxalk trailing 19-30. Dragon right down in front of us here, looking for an inbound. Gets it in. Oh, stolen on the pass. Great read by Blaine. loses control, but that worked to his advantage. He missed his shot, gets it back. What a shot. Oh, missing this time. Now here's Brendan with speed on the left side. It holds up. There's Clay off the rim. Rebound, Dragon poked away from behind, and he stepped on the line, out of bounds. Port Alberni ball with 6:15 to play. Here's Ryder bringing the ball up over half. Pass over to the right wing. Elliott. He's in the right corner there. Ryder steps into a 3 off the rim. Rebound, Brendan. Brendan, a pass up to Bray. Nice behind the back move. Fakes a shot. Fed inside. Tip into the hands of Ryder. Outlet on the right to Elliott. With his head up, he gets it up to Hayes. Lays it up for 2. What a shot there by Hayes over Brendan. Extending their lead now up 32-19. 13-point deficit here for Nuxalk Dragon over half here with 5.5 to play. Dragon fed down to Bray. Fakes the shot. Oh, and he is tripped up there and takes a tumble in the keyhole. That should be on the drive, perhaps, so they're putting it on the floor. Bray on the end line, cleaning his shoes, chewing his gum, waiting for the ref here. And here we go. Bray gets the ball into Dragon in the left corner. There's Mac. Heath with a shot. Rebound, Bray underneath. Behind the back baseline move. Double teamed. Gives it to Mac. Pass is stolen. There is Ryder with speed. Passes it across to Elliott, back to Ryder in the left corner now. Ryder. Pass to the top. Dragon read that perfectly and tipped that into the right corner. Diving forward is Mac, crawling on the floor. He gets the ball. Oh, into the hands of Ryder, though. And he drops it in for a deep 2 from the right corner. Oh, that was number 9, Elliott, with that basket. 34-19. Now here is Dragon, guarded by Ryder. Dragon makes it past him. Oh, runs into Mac. Passes over to Bray. Steps into a running shot off the rim into the right corner. Out of bounds into the yellow padded wall there. Substitutions for both teams. 4 minutes to play in this game. 34-19. Looks like Port Alberni will be taking the win of this one here. Trey with a pass. There's Mackay. Trey way outside for the rain. Mackay over to the right wing. Matthew pass into the right corner. Back to the 14. They're driving it in. Blocked by Dragon. Out of bounds. Port Alberni ball. 3.5 to play in the game. Now here's a pass in. Manjot pass it to Trey. There's number 21, Carter. Passes the top, Trey. Trey drives it in, passes it. That's too high and into the hands of Matthew on the left side. Gets it to Trey at the point. Matthew on the left wing. Fed inside. There's Mackay posting up Heath and puts up a bank rebound. Mac, what boards? Oh, here is Nuxalk. Isaiah hands it off. Mac with a shot. Drops it in for 2. Now here is Trey at the point. Pass it over to Matthew. Trey. Way downtown. Rebound, Heath. There's Isaiah. Or Navarro, I mean. Navarro, nice ball handling. Dragon. Dribbles over to the left corner. Dragon all the way, pops a shot. Rebound, Mac inside, puts it up for 2. Nuxalk clawing their way back into it with 2 minutes to play here. 34-23. There's Trey with the pass over to Matthew. Fed inside. 21 with a shot. Rattles out. Tip to Heath. Heath to Navarro. Back to Heath. Oh, off his toe. And here's Manjot with a shot as Dragon helped up Carter there. There's a shot short. Carter underneath, missing a shot. Dragon wants it, and he grabs it. What rebound? There's a long ball and pass out. Mac with some room to run. It was closed on quickly, though. There's Navarro with a shot. Bank is no good. Rebound. Carter on the floor there, tied up for a jump ball by Mac. 1:20 to play in the game. 23-34. Nuxalk trailing. Nuxalk calling for a full court press. 1 minute to play. Oh, possession in favor of Nuxalk now. Mac. Looking for an inbound, lobs it up, tipped out of bounds. That'll be Nuxalk ball with 45 seconds to play. Running time here. 34-23. Nuxalk trailing. There's a pass. There's Bray. Nice move. He's at the point. Nice crossover fed inside. Mac wide open. Feeds it across to Dragon for two. 25-34. Under 30 seconds to play. Trey all the way down and lays it in for two. What a burst of speed there. Coast to coast. Now here is Dragon. 15 seconds to play. Dragon backing up his player. Passes tipped into the hands of Carter. Tied up by Dragon, and that'll do it. Your final score, 36-25. The Port Alberni Reign with the win over Nuxalk. Here, day 2 of the 2025 Tseshaht second annual Lightning Tournament. U13 boys, Angel and Sophie's team, losing 25-36 to Port Alberni. Insta kwachtukni du klap as keep die Scwmcwm. Why? Mr. Koch. Ja, die silk scherp gezien up.